Welcome back to Drama Docket, the podcast where law school besties turned reality T philosophers break down our lives, pop culture, in the chaotic courtroom of our 20s. I'm Jenna.
And I'm Michael, and every week we bring you the highs, the lows, and the unsolicited opinions no one asked for. From post-it worthy thoughts to guilty pleasures on your screen, it's all going on the record.
So grab your iced coffees, consider this your summons, and let's get into the docket.
Oh my God, I can't stop.
Hey
Hi,
guys,
guys.
welcome to Drama Docket.
Boop, boop.
Okay, I just want to get into it
Yeah, let's
because
just
we're a
get
day
into it.
late, dollar short.
We've had quite a
Yeah,
couple days. You
life
want
happens, man.
life as our story said, life happens. So
Um, so I'm gonna go right in
go
with
ahead,
my warm and
jump
fuzzy.
in.
So my warm and fuzzy is actually the reason why we are a day late this week.
Hmm.
I went to the races last night, dirt car races for
Hmm.
context. My little cousin does when he's 13, and
Hmm.
he won last night, and it was the coolest thing I have ever experienced. Like I've been there when his dad has won, and like
Yeah.
that was cool.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I was like literally they had a caution in my stomach because so they had to like restart. My stomach was hurting. I thought I was going to be sick. Like
Oh
I
no.
was like
You do have
literally
a
like
delicate
jumping out
stomach.
of my seat. Like I
Yeah.
was like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
But it was so cool. And so
Yeah.
like that's like the warm and fuzzy part. But I just gotta do like a little quick shout out, which I did text you about this. So I decided to be an old person and get a stadium seat like for the bleachers. Let me tell you, it is life changing. Like
It is.
I was so comfortable. I'm like lounging back, got my feet up, like just chilling. And I didn't get uncomfortable not one time. Now, last week when I left to the races, my
Yeah.
ass hurt.
Yeah.
I was not comfortable.
Yeah.
This week, I'm doing great today. I ain't got no pains in the booty area.
No, no pains in the booty.
We're good over
We're
here.
good over. I'm just not. I want you to like send me a picture of it, and then I'll post it so other people can see. But
Yes.
I think honestly, people need to lean. When Jen and I talked about this, people need to lean into being more okay with being comfortable, and like
Yeah.
it's like we talked about this before because Jen and I have talked every single day this week basically, and so we were talking and we are like people like, and I get it. I there are times when you want to fight being old, or you want to fight something because you're like, no, I can't have that. Like Jen, like as an example, Jenna didn't want to have bifocals, but she's like, as long as they don't look like bifocals, I'll take them. Same
Yeah.
with me. Like I didn't want to have certain things, and I just had to accept it. But once you accept it, you're so much more comfortable. Like the chair,
Yeah.
like having glasses. Honestly, I'm getting to the point of needing hearing aids, and I'd be okay to accept a hearing aid because I can't have them.
Yeah.
Because
Like if
literally
it makes life easier, why are we being so like
difficult.
against it? Like so
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
that chair cost $25. I will tell you that was like one night's worth was $25 worth because I am
Yeah.
not in pain
And
today.
and you're gonna use it more
So
times
many more times.
because Jenna
It's not like it's
regularly goes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like it's like gonna like it's a one-time
One.
use or like
Yeah.
it's a one and done, like it's broken, like gotta throw it
Right.
away. Like, nah,
No.
it's gonna be good for years. I'm excited.
Exactly. Exactly. If then you have years, if you even use it like a couple, if even it's worth the one time, but and even more than that, it's a year's thing that
Yeah.
you should. So, and the
I'm gonna
same
have it
thing,
for the
yeah.
rest of my life. We're
Exactly,
good.
exactly. And once I accepted that, like I could sleep because I got something similar, but for like just my chair, like at work because of like my surgery, but also just because I got back problems because I'm 900. Like, and so like I sat there and I literally sat on it in this chair, like in the chair I'm sitting now, and I was like, oh my God, this is so comfortable. I didn't realize I could be this comfortable. And then I put it in bed. I was like, well, let me try it in bed. And it was perfect for bed too. And I was finally able to sleep. It's been amazing. And once I just accept that I gotta have support when I go to bed, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I got no
Like
problems.
accept the help, people. It'll be worth it.
It's it is incredibly worth it. And you will be just that's our PSA for everyone because we don't use this will be our PSA. Just be comfortable. And that's why I mean like
Yeah.
that's why Jen and I always film comfortable. And I would never like unless for some reason like we have to like we've just gotten from home from work or something. But like that's why we do comfort. I am
Which,
always
so
above I'm
speaking,
not
because
yeah.
you just said comfort, and I
Mhm.
forgot to tell you this, so I'm just gonna
Please,
pop in for a
please.
second.
Yeah.
So I think I told you I bought sweatpants the other day from TJ Maxx,
Yes.
and so those didn't fit. They weren't the fit I was looking for. Like I
Oh,
wanted
okay.
comfortable.
Yeah.
So I went to Target yesterday. I got two pairs for $14.
Two pairs? Oh, amazing.
They were
Okay.
$7 each.
See, I
Clearance.
love
And
that.
I tried them on. the exact fit I was looking for.
Oh, I love
Total
when
win.
that
So that's another
happens.
warm and fuzzy for the week,
I know
guys.
that's amazing. I am obsessed with that. I love when things just fit. Is it because it's hard when you have a vision and something doesn't work, it sucks. But then to find the alternative is fantastic. Like this hoodie, for example. We've been cleaning, going through our closet because we're getting ready to move. We're getting ourselves prepared to move. So like we've been like vacuum sealing things that we're like definitely not going to use until we move or we don't need right now or something. And so then I found this, and Kevin found it for me, and it's so comfortable, and I forgot how comfortable it is. And it's just like
Yeah.
it fits exactly how I want a zip up hoodie to fit because I could wear it with no shirt underneath. See, information for everyone. I don't know if you need to know this. Was like, I'm not gonna wear a shirt under this, but it's comfortable if I don't have to. But also, it has the right fit if I want to put a shirt underneath.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic.
Win-win.
Exactly. And I got sweatshirts I was telling you already. These camo ones fit exactly how I want. They're perfect. It's
Amazing.
fabulous. So my warm and fuzzy is related to well, Jen and I were talking about this before, but so I'll tell you everything. So we went to the fair yesterday, our county fair, because I didn't realize it until literally this week. And I was looking, I was like, wait, it's the county fair. Because I'd been to Jenna's county fair, and
Hmm.
I've been wanting to go to mine because I haven't been in forever. And so we've got it. We went. I got like the unlimited ride pass. It was amazing. So we went yesterday. It was a little bit of a hassle. So this is part of the cold and prickly, is because parking. There's just no parking, and so what they've
Mm.
had every single year except this year is you'd park in our. There's a community college like a 5 minute drive, or like it's really like 5 to 10 minute drive from to the like venue or like to the stadium area. And usually they have a free shuttle and you park at the community college and they take you. They didn't do that this year, of course. So Kevin and I had to ride the bus. And I used to ride the bus in my local area, but it's not helpful or very convenient because we haven't invested in public transport here. So I was like, this will be interesting. But actually went really well other than the smelly person on the bus. It was really a great experience. And the only reason it went super smoothly is because I was like, okay, I know which bus we have to take and where we go. And I was completely wrong with everything about I was almost I knew what bus we had to go on. I was gonna go on the wrong bus that was going the wrong way. It was the right number going the wrong way. But Kevin was like, we're not going that way, Michael. Why would we go across the street when we're going this way, not that way? I was like, oh, that makes sense. And the same thing happened again when we were leaving the fair, but that was fine. But so at the fair, it was fun. We walked around, we rode rides, we had our funnel cake, we had our classic county fair. Since we saw pigs and sheep and cat, like it was wonderful. But then Jenna and I talked about this, so I find it really, really funny. We talked about Labubus, and I was telling Jenna, I'm not going to cave to a Labubu, especially at their current price of like literally $60 or $40 or even $35. But I was at, we were walking around, and there was a bunch of stands, and they had Labubu boxes, and I was like, let me just ask how much they are, because like now I'm like intrigued in wanting one. So like if it's a certain price, like they do that on
Yeah.
TikTok, I'll get it.
Yeah.
And so I said, and it was like it's a real Labubu. Like I kid you not,
Not a little foo-foo?
not a Labubu. It has everything it's supposed to have to be a Labubu. So I was like, even if it's a Labubu, it doesn't look like one. But so, I was like, how much is it? And he was like, oh, it's $20. And I was like, only 20? Okay. I mean, like more,
Yeah.
more. It's not insanely high, but compared to where, because you can't get one that isn't
Yeah.
like a clear Lafufu for any more. Like you get Lafufu for the same price, which looks really bad, but you can't get a real one. And I was like, okay. But then what really sold me is they had like Pooh Bears, and I love Winnie the
Oh,
Pooh. I
yes.
love Winnie the Pooh. So Kevin's like, well, I want one too. So Kevin and I got them. So this is my LaPooh, and it matches. And look where it is. It's on my bag.
I'm obsessed.
Right? He's so cute. Adorable,
So
right?
cute.
But so while I'm there, they do have like actual Labubu boxes, and I was like, I'm gonna get one. Like this will be what I
Yeah.
spend on because I didn't want anything else at the fair, and I was already gonna spend money at the county fair. So I was like,
You like budgeted to spend money. So you're like,
yeah.
I have to spend this amount of money for it
I,
to
I'm
be a
ar-
successful time.
Exactly, and
Absolutely.
I've already budgeted in my mind, and I had already looked at like what was it? I was like, do I want like something that's like this year's county fair, like attire? But that was like way more expensive than I was willing to get, and I wasn't gonna wear it, and it wasn't something I wanted, but I did want this, so I did get a Labubu. I caved, and look how cute! It's a pink one, right? I was like, I opened it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is perfect. Like Jen and I will both love this,
Amazing.
right? It's adorable. It's just
It's
like
adorable. It's
and
precious.
it's right. So then, because I was caving to capitalism, I was like, because I keep seeing people have outfits of Little Boo Boo. So I haven't gotten one, but I keep putting
Oh,
them in my cart. And like, because I think they're adorable. I could dress one up as a pumpkin. I could get a pump. I could dress it up for
that is
Disney.
amazing.
Because like, look, you can have all of these. Like, they're just so adorable.
Oh my
I
gosh.
was just like obsessed. You get to see my Amazon cart. But I was like, I was obsessed. I was on there and I'm literally, and Kevin's like, are you serious? And I was like, well, I'm not going to get one because they're like the same price as Lila Boo Boo, but like they're really cute.
What?
But like if they go on sale, I might get one. But I think I wouldn't get one. I wouldn't change it for every season. Like until, like if I was like wealthy, like if I didn't have money problems or like I wasn't,
I
struggling.
wasn't who I am
If I wasn't
as a
who I
person.
currently am, I would get Labubu outfits. Get different from every season.
I'll be honest, like the Labubu is really not any different than like me and a porch goose.
Right.
Because like I want my
Exactly.
porch goose to dress up for every season.
Yes.
So
But
like
I love your porch. I love your porch. They're amazing. But I was like, I might want to do one day. I may do that. But I also like I I don't know if it's a porch goose, but there's another animal, another kind of a porch animal that I would be obsessed with, and it's probably like a porch horse,
yeah.
like a ceramic horse. Yeah, because I've seen a couple where I was like, when I have an apartment that I am gonna like stay in long term or a home, I want this, and it's not. I haven't found it yet, but I that's what I want to be dressing up every season because I think that's
Yes.
so amazing. So that's my
One,
one for
it's whimsical.
it's whimsical, and Jenna and I are trying to be more whimsical. Jenna's trying to use more whimsical words.
Yep.
What's your whimsical word for this week or day? You have
Don't
one
put me
yet?
on the spot
Oh,
like
sorry.
that.
I
I
thought
don't
you were.
know.
I know. Okay, if you were ready, I was gonna be like, give us your whimsical word. But when Jenna has it, maybe she'll post about it. She'll post on it.
Yeah.
She'll post on our story. Um. Oh
Cold
wait,
and
cold and
pricklies?
pricklies. Okay, my cold and prickly. I kind of already said it was just like having to get to the county fair, and also what else? I think it's just that. It's actually been not a bad week.
I'll
So
say I don't really have like anything like that's super well, so okay, I take it back. I got like two things that come to mind, but they're not like really bad.
they're
Like
not. Yeah.
minor inconveniences.
Yeah.
And the one is that Kiwi has been waking me up at like 3 o'clock every morning,
Oh
like
my
just yelling
God.
in my face. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
I don't know what the like you have food, you have water, your cat litter is clean.
Yeah.
Like you just want me to give you attention, but like it's three
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning and I am sleeping.
This isn't the time.
So there's that. And then, man, guys, I'm living with the parents, and
Oh God.
unfortunately, we're gonna have to live with them a little bit longer. It's
It's okay.
fine.
Hey,
Me and Michael talked about it.
yeah, it's
We're
the
okay.
financially adult responsible
Yes,
choice.
exactly. I'm
So
I'm being smart for my future self. I'm
exactly.
sacrificing my present self for my future self.
Exactly. You're taking a little hit on the dignity and ego for the
Yes.
future dignity and ego.
Yes.
Yeah.
Future Jenner is so going to appreciate this
Yeah.
choice.
Dennis be like, damn, I know I complain, but it's worth it. Like, yeah.
So next year, guys, around this time, like
Yeah.
remind me, be like,
Yes.
future Jenna, how do you feel about past Jenna's decisions?
Right. We'll do a recap. We'll pull this video back up. It'll be
Yeah.
on season 4 around this time, on season 4 or 5. That'll what we'll be
Yeah.
talking about.
But yeah, they're just driving me crazy. And I think it's because they're going on vacation this week. So like I'm anticipating them being gone for a little bit and like
Yeah.
having my own space and my own
Yeah.
time.
So naturally.
And I'm just like, dude, they needed to leave. I told Michael before we started, they need to leave like yesterday. Like I'm just like yesterday they hijacked my whole day. Like I had a plan because again, we were gonna record. I was
Right.
gonna go to estate sales, I was gonna come home, record, and then go to the races. They wake up, yes, literally, they call me. I'm still asleep in bed, and they're like, what are you doing today? So I told them, they're like, oh, well, if you want to ride with us to the races, you need to be ready in like 25 minutes because we're leaving and we're going to be gone for the whole day. And I was like, that was literally, I was like, so they hijacked my whole day. And then today, same thing. But my mom were just like, she's better now, but like she woke
Yeah.
up and my dad, if he was here, he would attest to it. She was a bitch. Like, like literally, like I don't usually like I mean I do call her out, but like I don't usually call her out that really. But I literally like came up to the like first words to her. I was like, man, why are you such a bitch today? Like you're just like on another level.
Oh my God. No, oh my God.
But yeah, so they're just driving me a little crazy.
Drive me up a
The cats
wall.
are driving me crazy. But it's a long weekend, so I only have to, and I'm taking Thursday off, so I only have to work 3 days this week. So
Oh, amazing. Me
riding
too.
that wave.
That's so exciting. I'm excited for this upcoming week. I'll have a couple warm ups because again I was thinking I because for context, Josh and Issa are flying back from Italy today, and they're like,
Mm,
"Do you want like In-N-Out?" Because we're gonna land, go get In-N-Out, and come back to you. And I was like, "Okay, say less, no worry." Like I'm excited for that. But then I realized they were like, "Oh yeah, we won't get home till like 10 p.m." And I was like, "Well, damn, I'm not gonna get like my In-N-Out." Because I go to bed. I gotta be go to bed at
yeah.
9:30 because I gotta go to work tomorrow. And I was like,
Don't
wait, no. And then
don't.
I sat for it like in an hour. For an hour or two, I thought, then I went to the bathroom and I was like washing my face. And I was like, wait, oh my God, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I was like,
Isn't it so
okay.
amazing? Which
It's
I didn't even tell you this. I'm going to an air show tonight because
air
we don't have
show.
to work tomorrow.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Okay, I love an air show. I fuck really hard with
I've
an air
never
show.
been. I'm
I
so excited.
please have a good time. I think they're really surprisingly a good time. I will say, like, the performance of it. I mean, other than that, other than like, because obviously that's wholly the whole point. So as long as that's a good time, it's a good time. But like, that's really it. Because it's not like other things where like with a fair, there's a lot going on. But
Well,
with an
so hold on. I got you better for that.
oh, perfect.
So we're actually where the air show is. My cousin Ashley and Ricky, they know the guy that owns like the property next to it.
Yeah.
So we're all just gonna sit on the property next to where they're having
Oh,
it, and we're gonna like make
amazing.
pizzas and like
Oh,
have a bunch of
perfect.
food and everything.
Oh,
And I
perfect.
bought a new folding chair, so I'm gonna try that out tonight too. I'm so excited.
Amazing. Okay, see, you're gonna have a good time. A fabulous. See, that's the way to do it. I was that, yeah. See, that's the way if you can like it's like when you're like using someone else's Wi-Fi or like that's how it should be done. You should have a good
Yes.
time because otherwise it's literally just a scam. I think most
I
things are just
agree.
a
And
scam.
the tickets for it were like $45 a person. Yeah,
Oh,
what we're doing is
no.
for free.
For free and you get free food. For free.
Exactly.
And you get free food, you get a good time and you get to like not waste you've not been like because when you go somewhere and you spent the $45, you have to have a good time and you have to do like there has to be worthwhile.
Yeah,
So
you have to
you don't
have
have to.
$45 worth of a good time.
Exactly. And if you don't spend that $45, I mean it's already gonna be a good time because there's free food and you just get to watch a show. But now there's no expectation. You could be like it
And
could be the most boring thing in the world. Be like,
yes,
okay.
it cost me $10 because I bought a charcuterie tray.
See? And that's it. And hey, you can
That's
eat the
it.
charcuterie tray, and then it's not a one.
Hell
It's
yeah!
exactly. You could fully eat it yourself. You could eat nothing else, and it wouldn't
I
be a
could accidentally forget it in my fridge.
exactly. Exactly. So that it could accidentally not get to the party. It could accidentally be your lunch next week. You
Yeah,
never know.
oops.
Oops, sorry guys. Really busy.
Abby.
Maybe guys, I'll just enjoy what everyone else has, and then have my
Yes.
charcuterie next week. Ah, amazing.
Um, but hit me with our duly noted because
Okay.
guys, I left it up to Michael this
Yeah.
week
So
because
I
my
gave her the hint.
brain was
Yeah.
not noting.
Yeah. So I gave her the hint, but like I've been thinking about it because it happened. It happened the end of last week. It basically happened this week, but like, so I was like, I want to talk about it. It's the fact, and I will admit to you as a precursor, I am the most basic bitch for the fall.
You
I
are.
love a cozy sweater. I love a pumpkin spice latte. I will whore myself out for those things. So our topic is Starbucks fall line drink and what you think of that. Like, do you think it's overdone? Do you think it's ridiculous? Like, what are your thoughts on Starbucks's fall drink line?
I haven't even seen it.
You haven't even seen it? My God, well,
Nope.
that's horrifying.
I live under a rock.
No, you
I'm
live under a
sorry.
rock.
But
No,
I
but
will
honestly,
say,
it's
so I do have a comment about pumpkin spice
yeah.
coffee
Give me
though.
yeah. That and that's more of what I was thinking. Yeah,
So
but I can
at
tell you that other
work,
things too. Yeah.
it was the day that it came out.
Yes.
One of the girls had it, and so like the guy, he's like, I feel like everyone's got it. So he was like going around to like everyone in the office and was like, Did you have pumpkin spice today? Did you have pumpkin spice today? And
Yeah.
I was like, No, but I did get a refresher. But so then a couple days later, it was
Yeah.
Friday actually, I was like, Oh, I'm gonna get me some pumpkin spice from Dunkin' because I don't go by a Starbucks because
Right.
whatever. But
Yeah.
I got a pumpkin spice latte, which
Hmm.
guys, I usually am also like Michael. I am basic bitch, and I love me some pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Like
I fuck. Yeah.
obsessed with that. It wasn't good to me.
Okay, I wanted to say that too because I had the same thought. Because what I do with the pumpkin spice that I learned from a couple years ago is with a pumpkin. I'm not a hot drink. I'm not
Me
a hot
neither.
coffee drinker.
Cold drink.
I'm cold drink all the time. But with a pumpkin spice latte, if and I don't make any adjustments when I make a coffee. When I usually go to Starbucks because now I make my own coffee at home. I adjust it and make it something. I don't like just accept a drink that they give me for a
Mm.
number of reasons. But this with a pumpkin spice latte my first of the season, I will always give it as it is. I will always just take it as it is because at that point, it is just a full sugar drink, and that's how it's meant.
Yeah.
That's it, what's God intended. So I'm gonna follow that. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I got a hot coffee. I don't ever do hot coffee because I run hot. It's not a good time.
Yeah. That
Either way,
sounds miserable.
doesn't it? And then either way, I have to like wait and get it to be to not a hot temperature anymore. So I get
Yeah.
one, and I'm also like post surgery, so I'm a little more comfortable. But I was like, Kevin, brightener, because I got the notice like the night because I had missed it. I didn't do it the actual first day it came out because I missed it. But I was like, I want to go, and Kevin's like, well, let's just go in the morning. And I was like,
Hmm.
but I want one now. He's like, you should wait till the morning. And I was like, okay, fine. So I was like, I'll wait till the morning. And so I'm getting Kevin up, I'm hauling his ass, and we're going. We also had to deliver a package, so it was a double thing. But so then we go, I wait in line, I'm getting my drink, and it sucked. It was not as
Yeah. It
what
was
I
just like,
intended.
ugh.
It was like I could just sit home. So then what I did is we were doing some grocery shopping, and I was like, Kevin, can you get me some pumpkin spice creamer? Because I don't usually do pumpkin spice creamer because if it's not the Starbucks one, even the Starbucks one isn't great in a coffee. I think I don't usually do it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
fine, I guess if it's not going to be good at Starbucks, I won't do it because it's. But I was like, I had such a bad time drinking it. I was like, I want to try it at home. So then I got two of the coffee mates because they were each only like $2.99, and I
Oh,
so I
that's
got
amazing.
two. And the Starbucks ones were not, they weren't on sale. They were way too expensive. So I was like, I'm getting them. They're the pumpkin spice and it just came out and it's on sale. Say less. I'm grabbing it. So Kevin got two of them and they're amazing. I've made, like, they're
Oh,
actually really good. And I don't
I'm
usually
so
drink
happy for
coffee.
you.
Thank you. I will say the Coffee Mate one, excellent. Also, I've heard the Chobani one is good too. But get the Coffee Mate and it's the huge one. So I can do it. Like, I today made, instead of a latte, I made a pumpkin spice
Oh,
matcha. So
that
I was
sounds so
really,
good.
it was so good. And I was like, okay, this is how I want to, this is how it should be.
I'm
Especially if
so
it's,
glad that like you
yeah.
had a similar experience to me because
I know.
I was like upset because I spent like $8 on a medium-sized drink.
Oh my
And
God.
like
See,
it's not even like
skip.
I got large guys. Like it
Right.
was like
A medium. See, that's, I think it's, and I was so mad too because I spent like $8 too.
yeah,
I
and
spent
I was like I
$8.
wanted it to be so good. Like I was so excited. It was a cool day, like it's
Yeah.
fall, and it
Yeah.
was terrible.
It was
Like and
ruined.
I literally didn't even drink it all because I was like I can't, like I'm not enjoying it. It's
No,
nasty.
I was so upset, and I was like, and that's the thing, like that's like the one thing I'm like, I will do this and make no amendments because I'm so picky with everything. That thing though, it's supposed to be what it's supposed to be, and it was
Yeah.
ruined, and I was so mad. So then when you're asking me like for a topic, I was like, well, I want to talk about, and I was like, oh, okay, this is it because like I had seen it pop up, and I was like, I was so excited, like literally, I was willing to like in my like post surgery state race to the nearest Starbucks. I was even willing to go in person and order a pumpkin spice latte, not on my
Yeah.
phone, which I don't do things unless I do it on my phone or like I can do it quickly in a drive-through. Like I do it on my phone because I don't want to talk to people. I want you to hand me my drink and I leave. But I was willing to go in my current state as I looked for a pumpkin spice latte and it was ruined. And I was so disturbed. I was
Such
like,
a shame.
it's such a shame because there's so, and so then you know what I did? I said, well, I'm not going to let this ruin my fall, my autumn season. So I'm still going to do it because then I was finding all these things I was going to do for fall. And I was like, okay. And then next fall, when Jenna and I are hanging out, Jenna, Kevin, and I are going to, and Casey and Emerson, all the people are going to be doing this
All the
fall.
people.
All the people are going to be doing this fun fall stuff. And if they're not going to have fun, they can leave. We're going to have
Yep,
fun.
they're not invited if they're not gonna
They're,
have fun.
and if it's immediate attitude, we have to do fall stuff. Leave. I'm having fall. I don't care how long it lasts or how short it is or whatever. I'm having fall, and you can
Yeah.
suck it. If
Suck
you-
it. Exactly.
exactly, because the start of this fall season was not great with the pumpkin spice. I'm not letting it get ruined anytime further.
Well, I'll be honest. Mine is probably ruined because
That's fine.
I
Next year. Well, this
next
year is
next
a
I'm
this is a
like
wash. This
it
is
totally is. Like year how old am I? 27? Am I
You're
27?
27.
Year
It's a wash.
27's a wash.
We'll just I don't even know what that means. I just
But
heard it and I know how to
no
use
one
it.
like exactly. I know how to use it. I have no clue what it means. But it's a wash.
There's other things too where I say them. I go, I don't know what that means, but I know how I'm supposed to use it. I'm just gonna say it.
I know the situation to use it, and this is the
This is
situation.
the situation to use it. Don't know what it means. I'm gonna say it though, because it works, and then it's a whimsical way of speaking.
Whimsical
Come
word.
on, see, we had a whimsical, but that's our duly noted, everyone. So please let us know your thoughts on this because we will include a poll.
Yeah. How was your pumpkin
Yeah,
spice?
how was your
Because
pumpkin
ours was
spice?
gross.
Yeah, first off, are you a basic bitch like us? And second off, how was your experience? And if you had a good experience, where did you go? What did you order? Who was your barista? Like, what was going
Like,
on
what
there?
are we doing wrong,
What are we
guys?
doing wrong? Like, is it us? We can take the accountability. We love
We
accountability.
love
Accountability.
accountability.
We'll take it. So, Should we move on to our next section?
Yes, what is the topic that is up for the court's public
So,
opinion?
on the docket today is the engagement of Taylor Swift, which broke the world and broke us. And after that, we'll talk about housewives. So, let's get,
So yeah, the engagement heard around the world because
I gotta pull up the
guys,
picture.
everywhere. Like, and what I'm obsessed with is the fact that all of these brands are like
They're leaning into
leaning
it,
into it. And I'm like,
hard
that
leaning
is,
into it.
it's so good.
It's
Like,
so, everyone,
chef's kiss.
everyone,
So perfect.
literally
Oh,
everyone,
no notes.
even Poshmark is leaning into it. They go, Taylor Swift has found her true love. You find your true love on Poshmark. Or like everything, eHarmony, everyone is doing it. And you know why? Because Taylor Swift is a global, no, universal icon. Not even global,
She runs the
universal.
world.
She runs the universe. If we
Yeah.
like encounter aliens, they will know her. They will
Yeah.
know her. So yeah, so let's show the picture for our girl because we're a part of a cult. I don't know if
Yes, we
everyone
are cult members.
and we're fine with it. Like, look, this is dreamy. Jenna told me when she gets engaged, this is the standard,
Yeah.
nothing
It's
less.
that or nothing.
It's that. So if you're listening and you like Jenna, this or nothing, get with it. Start planning now. If you like Jenna and you haven't even spoken to her, get planning now. Get it on.
Yeah, because those are my expectations.
Exactly. Start your fund. Start your Taylor Swift inspired engagement fund now,
Now.
so that by the time you are engaged to Jenna, which is probably like 5 years, because Jenna is a slow burn where she's not going to rush into anything, and also this year's a watch, so it's not
There's a
this year.
lot.
So we're going to 28, and then we'll think about it. But like, and then like. If we're a slow burn, you have to get through all of us. There's a lot of people you got to get through.
There is a
So,
lot.
so we're gonna say a comfortable 5 years, and you got five. It gives you 5 years to
5 years
save.
to save money, and I'll be honest, I don't need an 8 carat ring. I'm cool with like four.
I'm cool. Jenna's very reasonable. I mean, because oh my God, did you see how much her ring is worth?
No,
$550,000.
that's the price of a house.
Price of two houses where you're from.
Yeah,
You can
you
buy
get.
two
Well,
houses.
I'm thinking like for that price, you could get like
I know.
we could get our house.
So we can get our house, guys. Okay, if you don't know, you'll hear about it some other time. But we have our house, which rudely is being rented
It's
out
our
by.
dream house,
It's our dream
guys. We
house.
found it.
It
It's
has a
like eight
podcast room.
bedrooms.
It
It's
has a pod.
amazing.
It has a
A
podcast room, a
jacuzzi, hot
jacuzzi,
tub.
a red door. That was the real
Yeah.
big style to me. But so let's show everyone the ring because you have to see the ring. But like, look at this sucker. Jesus, it's amazing. It's
Huge.
perfectly Taylor Swift because it's
Yes.
not audacious. Another
No.
fantastical word. It's a not. Come
Whimsical.
on, I love that. Oh my God, I want that as a ringtone. Whimsical. It's not audacious, but it's like it's Taylor Swift. She's
It
not in your
is.
face, but she's in your face. Like she's there and you know her. Like
Yes.
it's perfect. And Jen and I have had our doubts about Mr. Kelsey,
But
but
we're supportive.
we are
We're
supportive
supportive of our girl.
because he makes her happy. We saw her on his podcast and you could tell there is true love there. Like
Yes.
and like like when he would come to the Eras tour and she would like point at him or she would run to him after like a set or like after the show had ended, you could just tell they do truly care for each other and love each other deeply. And it's lovely. And she deserves it.
And the prophecy has
Was
changed, guys. So I'm
yes.
feeling very hopeful.
Yes, for
And I'll be
everything.
honest, she gives me hope because she
She
is
always
35
does.
years old and she's just
Exactly.
getting engaged. And I think that is so fucking cool because, like I said, guys, I'm
Yeah.
at the ripe old age of 27. Again, I
Yeah.
almost said 28 because I do
Yeah.
not good with numbers.
27, 27, and 27 is a wash.
27, yeah. So I'm basically 28.
We
We're just
won't.
gonna fast forward to there.
Yeah. But yeah.
But
It
yeah,
gives you
so
hope.
it gives me hope.
And
And
it allows you the time to settle into a career, get your career,
yes,
settle into it, and not feel like, well, I have to have a kid now, and I have to I have to get married
yes.
now, and I have to do X, and I have to do Y. Like, no, you don't have to. You
Just like
can,
another reason why she's amazing and a role
and
model
I know.
and our cult leader,
And our
and I
call
will
later.
worship.
Yeah, and another and also I was so inspired because I make playlists, but for the most part, I listen to I just listen to albums or I'll like shuffle all of my music. But like I went to Spotify and I was so inspired by this. I made Taylor Swift engagement playlist. It's only 34 minutes long, but it tells a story. And I told Jenna this and it gave us chills. But so I was thinking, what is the story of Taylor Swift's like engagement? And so I'll just share with all of you. I can if anyone would like to listen to this let me know. So you can also make it yourself. I'm not greedy. So it starts with how you get the girl because he gets her. Then they fall in love, so it's you are in love. 1989. Then we're moving into our torture poets from an era. So it's But Daddy, I Love Him. So everyone's questioning their relationship. I mean, no one like people are like, why are you with him? Why are you with her? And so then it's kind of like the But Daddy, I Love Him. And then because kind of like you're dealing with like everyone's feelings on that and like the loss of it and him still being love of your life, but also like possibly could lose him because you don't know how you feel about him or you're super busy with the tour and he's super busy with football. So it's LOML, love of my loss of my life. And then I look in people's windows because you're kind of go crazy. You love him, but like you don't know if you can be with him or it's gonna work out. So you're kind of crazy, deranged weirdo. And then you have the prophecy. You're so upset because you're like, I can't ever find love. Like I can't. No, like
Yes.
well, I'm not good enough for anyone. Like when is it gonna break? Like who do I have to ask to finally break this prophecy? Which I'm having chills right now thinking of that song.
They just went down my
Yeah, yeah,
spine.
about my whole spine. And then so high school because she just can be with him, and he's the gym teacher, and she's the English teacher, and then it's Enchanted, and how it all ends because she's so enchanted. Ah,
Chills. I got
chills,
goosebumps.
chills, all over my arms,
Goosebumps.
all over my arms and legs. I just love that, and I listen to it every day. It's when I go to work, when I come back, when I'm just sitting around,
Yeah.
like. I was even belting. I was working and I was like, I want to be in the zone. This will put me in the zone. And like Kevin walks in and I'm belting Taylor Swift's that whole playlist I did and I'm like typing on my computer and Kevin's just like laughing. I go, what are you laughing at? He's like, you were belting all of those songs and I thought someone from outside was like screaming. I was like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
I own it.
just having a good
Just
time.
having a really good listen to it. It's powerful. So
Yeah, lots of
lots of
emotions.
emotions, but it's amazing. So let us know what you think of Taylor Swift's engagement because
We're obsessed.
we're upset, and it's not even. And now we're moving on to our wedding because it's our wedding.
This is like the royal wedding to
Yeah,
us.
it's
Like
more. It's better than the royal wedding. I would
I
argue.
cannot wait. I just for everything. The flowers, the dresses, the color scheme, the table settings,
Yes,
her
and
dress.
who are going to be her bridesmaids? And
Yes.
are they going to be in dresses based on her albums? Because honestly, I'd be obsessed and I'd say, put me whenever you want, Taylor. Like, because understandably, everyone gets to be a bridezilla, but gets to be a bridezilla. But I don't
I
think
feel like she's so not gonna be.
she's not
She'll
going
be
to
like,
be.
do, do, do.
Exactly. She's gonna be like, "Well, could you do this?" And we'll be like, "Yes, whatever you want." Like,
Whatever you
I'm just so
need.
excited. And is she gonna play like what music is she gonna play? Because like I feel like that's a big deal. Like, is she gonna play her own music, or is she not gonna play any of her own music?
Or is she gonna get like some like other big star to play like a
Yeah,
song,
yeah,
like
like yeah.
the options are endless
They
for her.
all
Like that's what's
and will this inspire a new album?
fingers
So
crossed.
Taylor let us know. And the thing too is Taylor Swift she had announced certain things and had announced all this stuff. And I was like, Taylor must have been listening to our podcast.
Yeah, she just like knows.
I know we don't get many people listening to our pod. We don't have hundreds of people listening to our podcast, but one of those people is definitely Taylor Swift. And just know she knows certain things. She knows. I
Yeah,
mean, she knows everything because that's the thing with Taylor Swift. If she wants you to know something, you know it.
you
Because
know it.
if she didn't want you to know she was engaged, you would never find out. No one would ever know
She was engaged for a bit before we found out.
because she
That's
didn't get
not a
engaged.
lie.
Because she didn't get engaged the day she
No,
posted it was not the day she got
I
engaged
think it
because
was
of his
like the
haircut.
10th.
Yeah, because of his haircut too. Because his
Yeah,
haircut wasn't like that. Isn't currently like that. And I was like, when someone pointed that out to me, because at first I was just in the shock and
yeah.
the glow of it. I didn't even think about it. And then I was thinking, and then I started seeing theories, and I was like, now that's interesting.
Well,
That's smart.
so a little backstory about me when I saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't read the caption and I
Yeah.
just saw them in like a pretty picture. So I just liked the picture and kept scrolling. So Michael and Casey both texted me and they're like, oh my God, Taylor Swift's engaged. And I was like, what?
Hello?
And Casey like had screenshot and she's like, you liked the picture. And I was like, I didn't even realize. Like it was I was having a day,
You're having a day.
like
And it was honestly, sometimes I just scroll. And honestly, sometimes I didn't even, when I first saw the picture too, I will tell you, I was like, oh God, who got engaged? Because there have been
yeah,
after people getting engaged. And I'm like, okay, who's getting engaged now?
who's the who
Perfect.
now?
Yeah, perfect. I almost looked up and I looked and I saw Kelsey and I was like, huh? And then I saw Taylor, I was like, oh my God. And I scrolled
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay. This is important. This is okay. This is acceptable. But like, And then I've been seeing people online. So I was so excited in the glow of it. Jenna finally locks in and she figures out, Taylor Swift's engaged and we're talking about it. And then people are like, who are also going to be engaged around the same are commenting, oh my God, I get to be engaged at the same time as Taylor Swift. It's like we're engaged together. It's like we're best friends. Oh my God, what if we had joint wedding? And I said, don't ruin our wedding. I don't,
Yeah.
you have your own wedding, whatever it is. You're not ruining our wedding. It's not even just Taylor Swift's anymore. It's our
Like,
wedding.
don't even think about it.
Yeah, why? What's wrong with you? Like that was I was so angry for Taylor. I was like, I should tell Taylor Swift that someone
Yeah.
wants to ruin her wedding because she'd ruin them in the way they deserve to be ruined. But she'd be nice about it too. She'd probably call them and say, "Hey, I've heard been wanting to have the same wedding day as me and share a wedding. No, hang up."
With all due
I'll
respect,
respect to that.
absolutely
No.
not.
And if you ever want to get married on the same day as me, don't. I
Well,
will
that's the
ruin you.
thing. Like, I wonder, like, what day? Because you know she loves
She
numerology.
loves numerology, so she's gonna pick. I just don't know what like. Is it gonna
Yeah.
be? And is it gonna be a spring wedding? Is it gonna be a winter wedding? Like, is it gonna be a summer wedding? Is it gonna be a fall? Like,
And
what
is it
is it
going to be
gonna
like a
be?
long engagement? Is it
Yeah,
going to
like
be a
how?
like?
Yeah,
Are we going to know that it happened, or is it going to be something that we find out like weeks later, years
right.
later? Like,
Or yeah,
just
or is she gonna like elope right now?
I was
She's
gonna
gonna.
say, is she already married? Like, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. She got engaged and we did. I mean, she got engaged and waited to tell us. She could easily post again and be like, okay,
Yeah.
now I'm married. Like, she could easily like announce because she's gonna announce she's gonna have her album come out October 3rd. We're gonna be like all obsessed with that. And she's probably during that period because no one's gonna be paying attention to that. They're gonna be paying attention to her music a little bit more. She'll get engaged. And then once like the chatter starts to change about like her album or like people stop like that's all they're talking about, then she can be like, "Oh, and now I'm married," and we're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, well, me."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Ugh.
I feel like that covers our public opinion.
Yeah, I think we can close the docket
Close the docket.
on this topic.
Okay. So, because I'm very excited for my wild card question of
Yeah,
the week. I've been thinking
do
about
your
my
wild card
answer.
question.
So in our video, or my video, not a video, what am I talking about? Um,
Your
in the
story.
teaser I posted, our
Yes,
story, you might have seen a demon in the background.
I did. I was a little creeped
Um,
out. I won't lie.
so that goes with our wild card question of the week.
Yes.
So the question of the week is, what evil job do you think you would be really, really good at?
Okay, can you define evil job? Like, what do you mean by evil
So
job?
like for me, what my pick is like
Okay.
you know Joan Rivers,
Yes.
her.
Okay.
Because she was not considered like a nice person because she would just tear apart
Oh,
everybody's fashion. Like she
yes.
would like that was
Oh,
literally like what
okay.
her show
Yes.
was about.
Yeah,
So
like
that
Fashion
is my
Police.
pick for like what
You would want to tear
my
apart people's
evil.
fashions.
Yep.
I would want to.
Cause like it's just like a job that like
Yeah,
you ruin people's day. Where like
you
regular
do.
people are just like, God, I
Okay.
hate those people.
Okay, I would say I love that too because I love to tear apart people's fashions, but also I would argue, I don't know, I think I could make the argument that while everyone loves a wedding planner, they also simultaneously can hate a wedding planner because
Yeah,
they're on your ass. And honestly, I'll be, and I maybe not so much wedding planner, but I think like the day of coordinator, you have to be like kind of a mean bitch to everyone except like the
bride.
bride and grooms, or like you cannot be mean to them, the people getting married, but you can be mean to basically everyone else, and that is the job I will take because I semi tasked with that kind of for Aubrey's wedding because Aubrey is like not having like a formal like maid of honor or anything. She's like having because of the type of ceremony and she doesn't want to make anyone feel bad, which I don't no one cares, but oh, do what you want, it's your wedding. But so then she's like, but I need people like helping me the day up because I don't want to I can't I want to keep low, I want to have a low budget on this. I don't want to have a coordinator. And I was like, I'll be mean to people. I'm happy to. I
Yeah.
will corral people. I will tell them what they need to do. I will tell them,
Like,
you're not ruining this day. So get it
do you
together.
need someone in control?
Yeah.
We volunteer. We
I
love to be
volunteer
in
to control
control.
because I don't have a lot of control in lots of places, but I will have it on a wedding day because I don't want it to look bad or have a bad time or anything. So I would do a wedding planner because I feel like
I
and that
love that
day of
answer.
coordinator because
I never would have thought about that. So that's an
right.
awesome answer.
Thank you. But I'm trying to think of other ones too that like because I've locked in my answer, but I'm trying to think of like what are other ones that people would consider like evil jobs that like and everyone hates you for doing them, but they have to get done. And they're not like dirty or something. I don't
I
know.
mean,
I'll think about it later. But I was just, it's
yeah,
an intriguing question. It's a really good
intriguing
question.
question.
It's a really good wild card question because it makes you think, what is an evil job? Like, what is a job that like you hate that person? Oh my God, like a front desk receptionist. I feel like everyone hates them
Yes,
too. Oh my God.
at the doctor's office or like
Oh
at an
yes.
emergency room or something.
Yes. Everyone hates those people, but they have to do it. Um, I also feel like weirdly the maintenance I I don't know why, because maybe it's the experience I've had with my maintenance crew. The maintenance people who work at apartment buildings. I think you hate them because they are notoriously not responsive in my case, or they're like they actually don't seem to help you at all, but like they happen to
Or
be
like they
everywhere all the
have to
time.
schedule like at the weirdest
Yeah,
times
it's
to
like
like
I'll see it like 11:20 a.m. And it's like
yeah, it's like
I'm not. Why would I be? What are you talking about? Or like 2 p.m. or something. Like they're just never a time that is appropriate for people who actually have like jobs and lives. And it's
yeah.
like, yeah, I agree. Principals. I think everyone hates a principal, but that's another time. That's an interesting question. Thank you for that wild card question. It makes me really
You're
think
welcome.
because I love
That's what
that.
I'm here
See,
for.
yeah, I love your hey. You always have a good wild card question because Jenna like has her post-it notes all over work and everything, and whenever she has a thought, she writes it down to put on her post-it note, which I think is hilarious and amazing because you could literally just note the thing down, but you have to put on the post-it note, which I
So I'll be
respect.
honest, like I literally use post-it notes more for podcast related things than I
Then
do for
the
work
work,
related things. Like
I agree.
at work, I have like the app, like the sticky notes on my computer, like
Yes,
that I
yeah,
can type into. But
yeah.
like the ones that I physically write on,
Yeah.
those are all podcast
Yeah,
related.
exactly. What's important? What's important? Because they have to look cute.
Yes,
So they have to
exactly.
look cute. They have to be, I mean, and that, excuse me, and that's just more fun. So I
And
agree.
I get to sometimes I'll write it and I'll be like, oh, I don't like that handwriting. Let me start over. Get a different pen.
Exactly. I rarely use like office supplies for professional reasons. They're oftentimes for the podcast or for fun. They're not for
Yeah.
serious. Like I don't ever use them how they probably are intended to. What office supplies are intended to use. I don't use it at the office. That's
So
what
here's a
always.
question, because this is
Yeah,
another kind of like wild card
yeah.
question.
Ask
It
another
relates
one.
to one we've done in the past, and because I told you I was tasked to ask for like kind of asked to give these types of questions for my
Yes, for
office.
your office.
And
Yes.
so remember the question a couple weeks ago where
Yeah.
it was if all of the kitchen appliances came to life, who would be their leader? If all of your office supplies came to life, who would be the leader?
It's a really good question. Office supplies, not okay. So like paper, pens.
Anything you can find in your office.
So I feel like Post-it notes wouldn't be in charge, but they would be like the right hand person of whoever was in charge. Like they'd be like on the right hand, be like, "I got you. Take notes on me, and I'll spread it out." Like basically being like the honestly
The secretary.
the secretary and kind of like the Ten Commandments. Like I'll spread it to everyone.
Yeah.
Like I'll come and talk to y'all. Um, but then I'm feeling like. And I also weirdly, and I don't know if this is you, I don't know if a pen would be in charge either, because I feel like that's something that like they'd have to take the order to write it down. Like they might not write it down themselves. Because if you're really in charge, you don't do those types of things. I don't know if a pen would be in charge. I don't know. I weirdly feel like I'm gonna
I
go.
feel like this one's way harder than the kitchen one,
I
if
think
I'm
it's way
being
harder because
honest.
I agree because I can't think
Like
of one that could really be in charge.
my first thought was a paperclip, like one
Oh my
singular
God, Jenna,
paperclip.
stop. That was my first. That was my thought. After I had gotten through like
Like I
pen.
don't know
Yeah,
why, but
I
and
agree.
you know what it is? Because this is what I was thinking. Because like obviously, if
Yes.
one paperclip is the leader, the
Yeah.
rest of the paperclips are its army.
Yes.
Like
Yeah, and they can like it's yeah, they can like go out and like really control everything because they're all basically like the one will be like I'm in charge, this is what we do. And I'm thinking it's a colorful one. It's like one of the big colorful ones.
yes,
And then
yeah,
every other type is like it's minions and soldiers and going out and making sure that like and everyone does it. And it honestly has a built-in army. So like
exactly.
everyone would have to listen because they'd be overwhelmed by the amount of paper clips. See, I mind meld. I
Look at
knew
us,
see
paperclip.
paper clips. Honestly, it makes sense because they hold everything together. Literally, they
Exactly. Say less.
say less paper clips. We
The
thought it was
statement of the week was
yeah,
the fact that paper
paper
clips would be in charge
clips
because they literally hold everything together.
together. and the thing too is like if you think about it in reality, I feel like they're all interconnected because they're all basically made with like similar like materials. So they would all like work together, all of them across the whole world. And there are probably more. There has to be more paperclips than there are people.
Oh,
And
a
they don't,
million
and
percent.
they don't like even if they get destroyed, like if they could come to life and they could like reinvent
And then
themselves.
those times, I just imagine because like on like Toy Story and stuff, where like
Yes.
the toy and like the old decrepit ones are like
Yeah.
walking. So I'm just like imagining like
An
an
old.
old, like a weird twisted up,
Yeah. Yes.
paperclip, like with a like a little mini paperclip clank cane,
Yeah.
like walking.
Yeah, like it's at a weird angle and it's like using itself as
Yeah,
like
it's got its eyes are like this, like
I can totally imagine that, but it's still totally like it could totally still be like fully
part of the
functional,
army.
part of the
Yeah,
army, and like really use it as like a weapon. Like, oh my God, I agree. I think it could really work. Yeah, I think the only trouble with it is, and that's the whole trouble with any of them, is the fact that they are so flimsy. Like they would like they're uptaking and like if they were trying to overtake us and like try to like have like
yeah.
I think that's where they would run into issues. But if they were able to like recruit enough like pens and scissors and other things, like they would have the resources I think to get around some of their
And like,
weaknesses, and they're
I
smart
feel
enough.
like it wouldn't take me too many times being poked by a paperclip to be like, fine, whatever, do what you want.
And honestly, I'm like, it's the same with AI. I'm gonna be super real. If you want to take over and you seem like you're on the right track, I'm on board. I
If
like,
I get to think less, go
oh,
for
fine,
it.
I'm over. And I'm like, okay, wait. I'd be like, my only thing I have to ask is, do I have to work? Like, what kind of working am I gonna have to do? And they go, well, I mean, not really. You don't have to work like you would usually do because we'll be in charge. So like, there won't need to be like a regular economy or system or anything. I'd be like, okay, say less. You win. I'm in charge. What do you want me to do?
Say less.
I'm
Yeah.
there. Like, and honestly, I'll help them out. Like, what's the hurt? Because if it really turns the tide again, I'll just go back to be with the humans. It's not that serious.
Never that serious.
Yeah. No, so I'm,
I
yeah.
had to teach my mom that this week because she lost two items. And like one of the items
Um,
was her like wedding ring. So like that one was like
oh,
kind
that's
of
tough.
serious.
That
But
is,
I was
yeah.
like, there's no reason to have a panic attack. It didn't get up and walk away.
No,
Like
like it has to be somewhere. Or,
like it flew because she was drying her hands and it like they flew off and she could only find one because it's a set of two.
yeah.
And so she was like losing her mind. And I was like, Mom, it's gotta be in here.
Yeah, literally.
Like
It has
the
to
one
be.
you found is the top one, so clearly the bottom one has to be in here too. Like,
Yeah, literally. So you're
long
fine.
story short, we found it, but I was just like, Mom, it's not that
I
serious.
mean, I've lost my wedding ring like two or three times, and at some point you just have to accept it's really not that serious. Like, and I understand like it has sentimental meaning and it can be expensive, and especially for I mean, if I lost a $550,000 engagement ring, I'd
Yeah,
freak out
that's
too.
it.
That
So
would,
for
yeah, that
context,
would be,
guys, my mom's ring is not that expensive. It's just like a
yeah,
family heirloom.
yeah, which is,
That's
but
all.
yeah, yeah. So, but like, and that's yeah. So, but that's good. You had to. I had to teach my mom that too, because like she'll be at work and like things are going tough, and she's like, "Oh my God, like I'm stressed about this," and I go, "Mom, like I understand it's tough and it sucks, and I'm sorry, but it's just not like don't worry about it. It's not that serious. Like
Yeah, like
you
there's
get
no
to."
reason to get upset.
Yeah.
Like,
So she was, yeah, no reason. So she was great. And she like literally texted me today. I was like, oh, how was work? How's it going? She's like, well, it's crazy, but I got to go home before everyone else, so I don't care. And I was like,
oh,
exactly. There's the
that's a
end.
win.
That's a win. No, I love that. Oh, what a fun. I love
What a
our,
fun time.
what a fun time. We might have been a day late and a dollar short, but we still had a good time. I love
So
that phrase.
we're usually not a day late. We're
We're
on
never
time, but
late.
we're always a dollar short.
We're all, I'm probably what, like a couple dollars short, not just a single
Many a
dollar.
dollar short.
Many a dollar short. But I will still have a good time. No dollar, I'll still
Yeah.
have, and I honestly will still spend money. Even a dollar short, I'll still spend money. I'm here to contribute to the economy, if nothing
That's
else.
exactly. We're just doing our
Yeah.
civic duty.
Exactly. But
Blah, blah,
blah,
blah.
blah, blah,
Catch
blah,
us next week.
blah. Catch us next week, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, court is officially adjourned. Thanks for tuning in to Drama Docket. We hope you laughed, nodded in agreement, or at least yelled at us through your headphones. Now, Michael, where can the people find us?
The people can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Spotify. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and leave us a review if we earned it, or even if we didn't. It's the least you can do after we expose our inner thoughts on the internet. We'll be back next week with a fresh docket and more questionable opinions.
Until then, take care and stay dramatic.